I cut the focaccia into 6 pieces. I'm going to take like a side middle square. She's gorgeous. Okay. The rest of her we're putting away. And take a bread knife. Let's see what we're working with here. Oh yeah. Volume, but also like, oh my gosh. Okay, texture, unreal. I'm gonna put it on a piece of parchment paper. I normally like to use like butcher paper, but parchment will do for today. Roasted red peppers. I want it like super wet, but I do want a nice piece of red pepper on here. If you like red peppers more, you can do more. I'm just also putting tomatoes on there, so I don't want to overdo it. And I don't like when it's like too wet. I got hot capicola from the butcher, which I'm so excited about. Oh my goodness. Yum. I'm gonna layer this pretty high because it's like my post-shoot reward sandwich. So 3 pieces of that baby right there. Serrano ham, Spanish ham. They import all of these. You can get any type of like Italian market, Italian center, or butcher usually has like a good variety of Italian meats as well, just so you know. Ooh. Okay, this one's kind of a bit more shaved. So I'm just gonna take this, layer that on there. Fennel salami, I love fennel salami. I love the taste. I love the taste of fennel. I love like that licorice-y kind of taste. Yeah. And again, I'm not gonna use that much, but I'm gonna use, it's like 4 pieces. Academy Farms matzah. I haven't even opened this yet, so I'm very excited. You could also use like a full piece of mozzarella and just like a ball and take it, but I'm gonna take like this much and I'm gonna kind of like squish it into a shape because mozzarella is pretty, I would call it malleable is the word that I'm using for it. And I like these sandwiches have like a depth to them. It's beautiful tomato. Oh yeah. Perfect. Look at that. Oh, they look like flowers. We're gonna go here. Little balsamic glaze. And a little bit of flaky salt. Now that is a sandwich. Oh my gosh. I'm going to wrap it, gracefully wrap it. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna elastic band it and take it to work. But when I get to work, I'm literally gonna cut it in half and eat it out of the paper as is. And I'll show you guys how it looks. The Italian sandwich. So now I'm gonna add this amazing chicken sandwich to your arsenal to go with that focaccia. And then I'm also going to do a kind of like a meatball sandwich a little later on. But these are the 2 that are like my favorite super quick go-tos when I've made the focaccia. So I'm gonna get those started. I'll show you what ingredients we have first, and then we will go from there. Super simple. Chicken breast. You're also gonna need an egg for dredging, a little bit of flour, and breadcrumbs. I've actually taken the bottom heels of a sourdough loaf and I dry them out. I add seasoning salt to them and then I blend them up so they end up turning like this. So I have my own homemade sourdough breadcrumbs as well. This is side of the road lettuce. It's just mixed greens. We're gonna put this mixed greens in a little dressing, which is just pickle juice, yogurt, little bit of avocado mayonnaise, and a little bit of dill. Blend it together, put the lettuce in it. It's gonna be perfect. This red sauce that we're gonna put on the bun, which is like kind of like a gochujang, but also I would call it more of like a roasted red pepper kind of flavor. So you just take roasted red peppers, a little bit of oil, a little bit of basil, a little bit of Parmesan, and blend it, and then put it on there. A tomato, because of course, and then we have Havarti as the cheese for on this sandwich. So I'm gonna get started and show you guys how to dredge the chicken and get that going. So we're just gonna get a pan going here on low medium, and then we're gonna crank it up to high when we're ready. Put an egg, smash the yolk around. Sometimes you need more than one. We'll see what we get to. I usually just do one egg and then add egg whites if I have them in the fridge. Fill that up so you have a big enough bowl. And then, like I said before, our breadcrumbs here. It's our final step. It's probably enough. Not entirely sure yet where we'll be. We have coconut flour for first step. So these chicken breasts are pretty big, so we're gonna cut them down to start with. Save them over here. Obviously, like, take into consideration that the bun is also square, so flattening it out a bit could help a lot, and also making them skinnier helps a ton too. So I like to kind of cut them down the middle here. Again, the hounds are like pretty invested that they think they're getting something out of this when they are probably not. Again, like I said, it is square, the bun, so I am going to cut them into more of a square situation. And you can bread and use these other pieces for later, or use the other pieces for a different recipe, but I just want to make sure that we have exactly what we need here. Just a little bit of flour on both sides here. Super simple. Egg on both sides here. And then breadcrumbs on both sides. You really want to coat it with the crumbs. The part's like the most important in my opinion. The breadcrumbs. Now this pan is probably getting quite hot. We're going to heat it up just slightly more. Then we can do olive oil. There you go. Next piece here. We want these to go in at the same time, so hold out. The homemade breadcrumbs are, these are so nice. I'm so happy with them. Anyway, now it's time to put these guys in pan. Beautifully cook those up. Pasta that we made the other day. I'm gonna grab one of these bad boys out of here. Light as air, gorgeous. And put it on the pan to start getting it nice and toasty. Mayo, a little bit of yogurt. This is buffalo yogurt that I have here. There's a little bit of dill pickle juice. And then I'm going to use dill as well. My mom actually home made me dill and salt and pepper. This smells like it's about to be flipped over. Nice. Those are golden. Look at that. Wow. So my mom homemade me dill. Put that little bit of dill in there. I would sometimes put lemon juice as well, but yeah. This is just like a little quick, super quick dressing for on some of the veggies that we're going to add to the sandwich. All of their bags are pre-washed and everything. This is like mustard greens, kale greens, and another one that I can't remember the name of. You literally just want to coat these in the dressing. It's a little much. You could probably use a little less. Yeah. Going to press this. So we just get those nice lines from on the pan. I'm actually going to turn this off, I think. Yeah. Let the heat do its thing. Take the Havarti, shred a little bit. Lid on. Let it do its thing. Actually, lid on, but a little off so we don't get too much moisture. Plating. We got score lines on it because once we do, we know we're ready to assemble. So look at that. We're starting to get the lines on the bread. Oh yeah, so we're ready to go here. Move you closer for the assembly. Sauce, tomatoes, a piece of chicken with the cheese on it. Oh yeah. And our little bit of, I can use this hand so you can see, so greens. I definitely made enough to make like 2 sandwiches, as you can see. But there's only one of me today, so let's literally see how great that is. Give it his little home. Oh, they're already falling out. Okay. Now we can cut said sandwich. Flavors are so balanced. The little bit of dill, the brightness from the tomato, homemade focaccia. Wow, what a balanced sandwich.